Velocity here, back in action for more game attraction. That's right, we're going to the Suya... Rere? I don't know. I hope something. Either way. We're here today to try to figure out little things about, who killed Shintani and why. It was probably for no reason, honestly. And this is nothing political or nothing. This game is not a political game, just so you know. Or at least what Activision wants you to know. Games aren't political. Activision said so.
Sugira.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
I wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
What the hell?
Damn, you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
What?
Not that I've ever had to use it.
What? The beta cuck knows how to fight? Alright, this dude's growing on me. What the fuck? What the fuck? He's like, no, I have all these things. He's like a fucking, like, anime pro tag that, like, is just supposed to be, like overall charming. Like, one of the harem people. Something akin to, like, Shiro, you know? From the famous hentai game, Fate Stay Night.
Well, I'll call this meeting to order.
Sure, I'll do the honors.
So, this is the task force for the mole? What's off your list, my dude? Why are all the men's lips so shiny? I'm not against such an idea, but, you know, just, like, shiny lips are, like, kind of hot. And, like, what? Is this game trying to make me sexually attracted towards men? And it's not helping, it's not working, but I am kind of attracted to Kiru. And Ichiban is kind of cool. Holy shit, that's what they're doing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible.
Was it? Oh.
And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I don't get it. What's the connection between Shintani and the ADDC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research.
That cut? Mwah! Honestly.
Into AD9 has now been published, one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Keto from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery. The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Keto, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubos' case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
he
First
does
off,
that.
we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
That's literally
Yeah,
the only thing
how
he
are we gonna
does.
do that over the phone.
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
We just have to figure out who he called and why.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is...
No one's suspicious. Shintani, a lawyer. Yagami, a lawyer. Yeah. I mean, I technically am.
This is Takayuki Yagami. I'm a lawyer from the Genda Law Office.
Ah, hello there, Yagami-san.
I'm calling about a lawyer named Shintani who I believe contacted you yesterday. I was wondering if you could connect me with whoever he spoke to.
Do you know the extension you wish to reach?
Sorry, I don't.
Why don't you just tell me what the call was about, and I'll connect you to the proper department.
Oh, it was,
The dimension drugs, the murders in Carmichael. Obviously, it has to be this.
It was about 89, the drug that can supposedly cure dementia.
Sorry, but I'm not authorized to talk about that. Why don't I connect you with our publicity department?
Sure.
Please hold, sir.
Doesn't sound like you're making much progress.
Oof.
Thank you for waiting.
Yes?
It seems our publicity department never received a call from a Shintani-sama.
I see. Thank you anyway.
Did we fail?
No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
Do you think that's gonna work?
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay, me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I?
Damn, that's cold.
Why do you ask anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know.
That's like really fucked up that he did that. Like, he didn't even believe his client after the fact? Like, he didn't want to do that, or what?
I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
He's jaded now.
But then he walked. Killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
I did. Okubos-san asked me to after you murdered Yuma-chan in cold blood.
Yeah.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Well, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
Storky ass
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
Park Boulevard, where the fuck is that? God damn. We take a taxi. Boy. New info. Oh, oh, you're probably, yeah, let's talk to them. Let's talk to our friendly neighborhood, Yakuza.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not one of your little buddies. Remember that.
You are. You are factually one of my little buddies. If you were more of my little buddy, I would come over here with a hat and slap you and say, little buddy. That is how much of a little buddy you are.
The ADDC, huh? This has got to be fate or something.
Like some sort of fate grand order. There you go, there's the title of the episode. Why are you announcing this right now? Why are you being lazy? Because I don't wanna. I don't want to get into that thing right now, but I bet you as soon as I pass that, it's gonna happen. We could get into a fight right here.
Out of the way.
Okay. We're gonna go. I got it. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna debate him. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Bitch. Oh, what? Oh! 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 Yep. It's just free hit city, baby. Jeez! The man's dead, Yagami. You don't have to keep killing him. Shoot. Grab that, because I can. Oh. There you go.
Guys?
No prisoners.
Over here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
Why are you looking over there? I get that you have a taxi. I get that you're all buddy-buddy. You know what would be impressive is if he was the big bad. And he's trying to lead us astray. That would be really crazy, right? I would love that plot twist, though. That'd be crazy, because he did mention the black belt thing, right? Where would I like to go? ADDC. How can I help you, King DDD? I need a monster to tonsil that there, Kaito!
I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization?
His brain's just off.
If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead, Yagami-san!
Oh. Is it Memory City then? You being a little nostalgic, man?
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Oh, he's going back. He has trauma on
Yagami-san.
this.
Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Let's see. Okay, I don't think this is like another thing here. We'll just look. Oh. It's really cool that they made this big old place right here. It seriously looks like it is like a pharmaceutical company, like just straight up. Oh, that's good.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
I don't, sorry. My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private information.
Well, could I at least talk to Director Keto instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
Wait, isn't that Shintani? Ah, he's flipping out. Oh yeah, he's having a one. Okay.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Yosuke, Keto.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
3 years earlier, Advanced Drug Development Center.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now.
Oof.
The minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The health minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you.
Oh?
Terasawa-kun. These gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
Well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are... Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
Oof.
Huh?
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
Oh, I love this.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
Right? This doesn't work that way. Ain't never worked that way. Girls are so elusive, and I want to date one.
Right this way, please. Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
Ooh. We're gonna see like Yagami with like the Shinra banner, like from Final Fantasy VII. ADDC Hospital General Ward, 4th floor. Wow, this is really cool. I love this. This isn't something they really do in Yakuza, so I'm just like...
This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
What's down there?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
I feel like that's going to be very important for later.
Oh.
You can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
I like how Shintani was actually helping Yagami in this. That's kind of cool. Like, I definitely feel like
Before he
they
died,
just had a complicated
Waku-san spent most of
relationship.
his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
Okay, so first things first. This right here, looking at her, is, shall we say, a thing?
What the?
Is this a standard nurse uniform these days? Wait, why am I investigating this? Her posture. I'm trying to get the achievement here for it. And unfortunately, we do not have like our super investigation skills.
Suspicious.
Karasawa-san, a nurse at the ADDC hospital. Doesn't look too happy, probably because Shintani-sensei has been a creep since he laid his eyes on her. Or maybe she's just always tense. Nah, she lives in a hard field, like, obviously. I really shouldn't stare like this. She's gonna think I'm no better than Shintani-sensei. Way too thorough. There you go. This is missable. And now for the other missable thing. Kitty time, baby. It's around here somewhere. I'll find you, kitty. I'll find you, little meow meow. Meow meow. I hear it. We definitely have one. Oh. Oh. It's not unheard of for cats to be here, you know? So it could make a lot of sense. Where? Where are you, kitty? That's it. Focus, 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 focus. Let me find a kitty, it's so pretty. Focus, focus. I see nothing but bush. Be around here, right? Yeah, there ain't nothing else here. So it's gotta be here, yeah? Where are you? I'll find you, little kitty. You go meow. Is that all the way over there? Really hard to find. Oh. Where is it? I don't know why I can't find it. I hear the meow. Can't I find you? Alright, I'm gonna have to look. Okay. There it is! Oh my god, that is so small! Oh look, a cat. There we go. So we found all the missable stuff that is here. Now we can just look around. Here. Really? Have I got something on you? Masamichi Shintani, a self-proclaimed king of the Genda Law Office. 40 years old, single and looking. Hobbies include leering and being condescending. Is there more to him?
Hey, what the?
Attorney's badge. Lots of people don't even bother to wear theirs. Shintani-sensei always keeps his front and center, though. It's cool. Hi. EP. Through here? I would think being able to, like, look would be something. There really isn't a whole lot to, like, look here for, like, honestly.
Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So, he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
Working on that assumption, how was his body carried outside? We'll look a little closer. Nice. This maybe?
Uh-huh.
No. It's because of that right there. Taking that. Oh? No, it's just because that. And there's wheels there. Investigate the window? Okay. A car, may chance? Why investigate the window? Kind of weird thing to investigate. There's like only like a car here. I didn't see anything else when I was looking around. Seriously it? Bed.
Hey, the window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
Okay. Then investigate the entrance. Okay, so that's just telling us.
What the? All the rooms have windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so.
Okay, so yeah. This would be your last chance to actually like get everything. So I guess we're done. Then through here.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me, Terasawa-san? What do you got to lose?
Oh my god.
It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
Oh.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Of course that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
Review the case? Quit.
Sure. Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want.
Gosh.
All right, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
Can't say for sure that the guy who dumped the body actually committed the murder. I budge on that. I'd be admitting, Okubo-kun did it before the trial even started.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend. Accidentally broke her finger.
Oh, damn.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Damn it! I wanted to get that because, like, fuck, is it? So I know people that are like that. That there's plenty of behavior that you see accumulatively so, and it kind of clicks in your head like that, and they're guilty. And one of these people happened to be an ex-friend of mine, and I even had an old channel with them and everything. Not to dump too much into it, you can figure that out on your own, the whole entire situation. Point being, there was things that did lead to it. There is a sense of pattern. But because we are humans and we assume that all patterns mean something, we want to find a correlation to something when really there's no causation in with it. And that is kind of the biggest problem with the whole entire pattern system that we've developed as a society, because we see these previous patterns of people doing bad things, or so to say, putting things into a perspective of, oh, they were probably doing this because of this one allegation against them. And I have a few people in my life that have had that, as well as I've seen it happen on social media too, where people get at them. And it's really frustrating and upsetting when you clearly know that this person did not rightly do it. They may have done a number of things that people are saying, but largely I wouldn't say the whole situation is like, oh, because they did this, because they did this, because they did this, they're guilty. And like, ooh, it's so frustrating because like, you'll get people a lot of the time, this is how you define bullshit. And they try to list a whole bunch of things at once of how this person did this bad thing, and then they did this bad thing, and then they did this bad thing. And they're all like super small and minor things, like, oh, they provided a download for emulation to this one specific game that was going off on the eShop. Oh, they were doing this where they were flirting too much at people, or they were doing this thing where like it seemed like it was problematic behavior and it was uncomfortable, but I didn't say anything about it because, you know, I didn't want to feel like I was rude or something. And look, I get it. I have 110% get it. It is sometimes hard to speak up for yourself when it comes to situations where you do not feel comfortable. It is hard to figure out what people are planning and doing things, but largely, if you try to put all these little things together and put it this nice little ball of just like, this caused everything, and just snowball it into the bigger allegation, likely it's bullshit. Like 110%. And a lot of people don't seem to want to look into the factors. They just like that there's a big old laundry list of things that they did bad. And they're like, oh, this right here, this correlation of all these things fits the causation of this. And that's not the case. And it's something that not only happens now with internet culture, it also happens a lot in Japan, where if you're a rotten apple, you're always going to be a rotten apple type situation. And redemption's hard. It's super duper hard. I appreciate people trying to redeem themselves, and it's really, really hard to actually write someone as a good redemption story. But like, no one has the need to like actually forgive abusers of past things. No one has the need to forgive people that are trying to seek redemption. The bigger point of redemption is not just to feel better about yourself. It's generally to improve yourself. And it just gets at me that a lot of people will be like that. He had past history. They had past history. She had past history. Like, fucking look into things. Be a bit smarter about this. Don't just take everything into face value, okay? Penguins aren't dying. Fuck. Just look past the Tumblr post that says so. It's important. I'm not saying that, like, let's not listen to people that were sexual assault victims. No, that's important, obviously. But you could have enough in your head to look at things and take account of something. I know it's super easy to hit a reblog button. It's super easy to share something nowadays and just move on with your life. But this kind of misinformation and the biases that will happen, it's a little too hard to spread so easily. And I admire a lot of the things where it's like, do you want to read the article first? And all this and that. And for the most part, I don't. I will admit, I don't do that. But it's a lot of the times because I already know how companies are. So if something says, this company did bad thing, then yes, obviously. But if this person did bad thing, this is something you need to investigate. Because a company is more likely to do bad things than a person is. And a person is a very complicated thing, while a company, first and foremost, is for profit. So it just makes sense that way. All that other such. Okay, I will get off my soapbox. I will stop doing that. I get it. It's a lot. It's black. I'm sorry. I apologize. I do them a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, go back.
Fine. But what about Okubos' shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Wakusan's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
Okay. Are you gonna relive the whole entire case through this? Is Yagami having a one? I have to wonder. But I am liking this going back into things and everything. It's really heckin' cool. I likes it a whole bunch. It's very nice. I also love how they, like, designed the hospital. It really does feel like a hospital, like, honestly. I can't express enough how hospitals suck ass because they're empty like this and they're quiet like this and they're supposed to be that way. Like, honestly, children in the hospitals, I feel so bad for them because, like, oh my god, it's a boring place. It is a super boring place. Like, you're literally just there to recover.
Hey, Yagami. You're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction. Your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have. Looks like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. It would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
Okay. Like an old-timey penny machine. Okay. You want to answer that, bud?
The truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
Okay, but like, why would he admit to that but not murder? That's the thing that gets me if he's so willing to do that.
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
Sure, let's hear what the great Shintani sensei has to say.